All right, here's the fan favorite. Brian T-City Ortega, former two-time UFC featherweight title challenger, was undefeated when he signed with the UFC in 2014. And man, have they thrown him to the wolves. Largely, other than the title fights, he's realized a ton of success.
Yeah, he's done it very well for a real long time. Brian Ortega is a guy that at every turn he improved. He started as just a grappler, but then as his career went on, especially in the zombie fight, he looked like a world-class striker. Brian Ortega has never rested on the idea that he needs to be better, and that is why he's been so good for so long.
He's got a lot of bonuses, a lot of high-level featherweight scalps. The one thing that has eluded him is the world title, and a win tonight would certainly help that cause. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander. Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight, but to see some of the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Two of the best featherweights in the world. Alexander Volkanovski looking to continue the great reign. Brian Ortega is healthy, back on the proving ground, but durability has been an issue, especially when it comes to his shoulders.
He gets hurt a lot because of all the grappling and his ability to kind of just be a dog, and he's nasty. He wants to fight. That is what carries Brian Ortega. He's gotten better in the stand-up, but his bread and butter is his grappling. He wants to get the fight to the ground, and he wants to catch you in transitions. And he almost caught the champ the first time they fought in a guillotine and a triangle choke. Very good fight, very difficult matchup to predict, and I'm interested to see who comes out on the right side of this fight.
And that's why I don't grapple. I don't want to get hurt.
You used to.
Oh, nice knee by him there. He felt like that weapon would be there against the jiu-jitsu player. Pretty good start for him.
He said that during the training camp, they have trained this constantly, showing things that will allow his opponent to pause, to not be free inside the octagon. Landing that knee will really make him reconsider his approach. Nice body shot. I know he said he may want to fight this fight standing, but after seeing that, might want to get back to those wrestling shoes, bud. Put those boots back on.
Oh, nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovski. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if they're employing that weapon.
And you know, honestly, John, he's done that over and over again. The leg kicks were what got the belt from Max Holloway. He used that to slow Max down, get him out of his conventional stance, and make him fight in a stance that he's not used to. And Volkanovski was able to walk away with the belt on that night.
A lot of feints and fakes and stance switches on the feet we'll see from Volk, yes?
He's a computer, right? He's a guy that can take information, is gathering that information with all of those little subtle movements that he does from that beautiful stance.
All right, so not at all the way his opponent drew it up. He gets taken down early, and now he's going to have to deal with the submission game coming back his way.
He's got to be very careful on the bottom here.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Well, there was a cross earlier in the fight, but that one right there, as clean as you can land one by Volkanovski.
I mean, this is like hitting pads. Volkanovski has landed this cross so many times, you might as well be standing in front of him like a punching bag.
Volkanovski's looking dangerous here in round one. Coach's dream, right? Finding the rhythm early, If you're on the other side, you've got to find a way to slow him down. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
I feel like Volkanovski is fighting a perfect fight right now. He's doing a good job of mixing up his movements, John. He never goes in one direction too long.
Ortega's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, a moment ago, you saw some of that bodily investment paying off. Great shot to the body.
Just buckled him a little bit right there with that body shot.
Man, has he come out aggressively to start this fight, and landing at a pretty good clip, too, connecting on a lot of shots up top to the body. Very technical striker, but tonight, really as aggressive approach as we've seen out of him in his UFC career. Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body, even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Man, these body kicks are really punishing. He's landed several in this round alone. Investing in the body early, wise strategy in this matchup tonight. Oh, nice kick lands flush there, did it not?
He got him going backwards, John, and still was able to land that beautiful kick.
20 seconds left. Ortega's eye starting to swell now. Only got 60 seconds with which to recover. Not a lot of time to get his head back into this one. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to...
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. In DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand.
Man, these fighters might get bonus checks by night's end. Back and forth action throughout.
I mean, we love it. We love when two guys are evenly matched. And tonight, these two are showing not only are they evenly matched, they're fighting at a level above anything we've ever seen them do.
Ortega's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Volkanovski's off to an outstanding start in the second round. Just continues to press forward without fear. Oh, nice combination of kicks once again. Oh, beautiful land with the calf kick by Volkanovski now.
I mean, beautiful kick by Volk, so snappy, so quick, no tell. Alexander Volkanovski is in his flow state right now.
Ortega's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Ortega is able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Ortega's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Look at all the blood. About 90 seconds here to go, round 2. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another, oh man, as effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, you can feel that. Punishing top there. He's feeling it now.
That was beautiful. I mean, he's so fluid. He set that up perfectly. This guy is fighting at a level I've never seen him fight at before. Oh!
Back to the feet now.
He keeps trying to punch with him when he should be grabbing him.
And right back to the well with the body shot. Nice work there by Volkanovski. Well, referee monitoring the action. He could be 1 or 2 strikes away at this point in time. We acknowledge the recovery on the other side, but this has been one-way traffic.
This might be one of those fights where the referee needs to stop and save the fighter from himself. He's tough, but he's taking a lot of unneeded damage.
– 20 seconds to go, round 2. Seconds winding down in round 2. Over there is the story remains the same, and still the Volkman, Alexander Volkanovski, the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world.
To watch a man come from where this guy started and become the world champion, but not only become the world champion, to remain the world champion is truly inspiring. What a performance by the champ.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is one. You know, when you're watching him.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee.
Let's go.
All right, well, some call him meat and potatoes in terms of his style, but that is high-grade Wagyu beef. Sean Strickland trying to get back to the title picture here tonight.
Yeah, Sean Strickland's the real deal, man. This guy has good boxing, fight behind that Philly shell, and he just intimidates you. From the build to the fight to the actual fight, Sean Strickland's just in your face. And whether he breaks you down with his words or his punches, his goals are always very apparent to his opponent.
Oh, how about that reversal here in round one? And if you're looking for respect on the ground in this type of...
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's still firing back, even though he's hurt bad.
Now a leg kick.
Oh, my goodness. Another one.
Chael Sonnen gets the takedown now, so a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. Well, that's nicely done. You've got to think this is exactly where he wants to be early on in this matchup.
Yeah, because he's safe here. He knew he was at a disadvantage on the feet. So by getting the fight to the ground in this position, he can control the way the fight is playing out.
And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Well, you got to be careful standing and trading with this guy.
Oh.
Big warning signs early on, but he has managed to recover when he gets rocked.
Yeah, he managed to recover, but he is at a severe disadvantage in the striking. He has got to find a way to stay safe when he's on his feet.
Sonnen gets the double leg takedown.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, that's a nice teep right there. We thought we might see that weapon tonight.
He's doing a good job of letting them know that there is no safety. He's going to be using all of his weapons coming from every angle.
All right, so another strong takedown for him here, but now we'll see if he can actually do something that might finish this fight.
Damage will lead to submission opportunities, but first, got to do some damage.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, the offensive wrestling has been there all night. Perhaps we get another takedown attempt here.
It's what he does, right? This is what we knew he would be trying to do in this fight tonight, and it's working. If it hadn't worked, maybe he would have had to make an adjustment. But because it's worked, he's been able to follow the game plan to a T. It's worked out perfect for him.
Sonnen's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings. No overthinking out of him tonight. He is a thinking man's fighter, but he is fighting on instinct and fighting beautifully in the octagon here.
Well, you can tell that he's just flowing. He's just allowing for his body to do what it's been trained to do, and that's why he looks so good.
Defensively.
Oh!
That indeed will do it. Sean Strickland gets the finish.
Holy.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Sean Strickland!
Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestling, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has graced the octagon yet again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. All right, so here he is, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. There was some retirement talk a few years ago, but he seems to have his head screwed on right now. Came back with that huge knockout of Glover Teixeira not all that long ago that many argue was the best performance of his UFC career.
Yes, and I'm glad that Alexander Gustafsson is still here.
Yeah.
Because why would you leave when you still are so valuable to everything that happens in the UFC light heavyweight division? A very, very skilled striker. Underrated wrestling, has scored takedowns on some of the best wrestlers the UFC light heavyweight division's ever seen. Tall, big, great cardio, a fantastic fighter is Alexander Gustafsson.
And he's going to hang around at least long enough to realize a third crack at that elusive UFC light heavyweight title. Alexander Gustafsson set to fight Jon Bones Jones. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, here we go, round one, Jon Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson, and if anybody can talk about both sides of this matchup, DC, it's you. Your thoughts on their third meeting here tonight?
Gustafsson has to make some adjustments. In the second fight, he looked a little bit lost. He looked as though he allowed Jones to make the necessary adjustments that he needed to make. Now he's down 0-2. Motivation will not be enough. His full skill needs to be on display in this rematch.
Feint left there by Alexander Gustafsson. Oh, massive connection over right away. Finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, hitting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight. Oh, nice jab.
And they are exchanging leather early.
Oh, he's hurt, he's hurt. He's hurt, yeah, he's hurt.
Wow, hurt but still firing back. Gustafsson gets to the clinch now, clearly trying to recover here. Man, he's wearing it. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, crippling. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Oh, man, he's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling, champ.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might get a level change to try to get a takedown.
All right, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. The doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go, and you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
Ready? Good.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity.
Another knockdown! Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, looks like his opponent has recovered for now, champ, but my goodness, what a striking display we've seen thus far. Changes levels. Oh!
Big slam takedown. That was beautiful. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, how Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, John Jones always moving calmly, but with clear intention, champ.
Yeah, clear intention, John. Southpaw stance, always kind of reaching, trying to gauge the range so that he can then start throwing his attacks.
Gustafsson's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. Man, that's a fast cross. Beautiful strike by him there.
I mean, John, the setup is so good. He sets you up, he's got great timing, and he lands that cross over and over.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Really smart approach by the... And there it is. You see it all the time. Our fighters getting crispy on the feet, humbled by a takedown.
That was good. He was fighting a flawless fight, but a takedown can really level the playing field, and that takedown right there was time perfect. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Gustafsson's pretty swollen now in that
he's got
jaw.
his back.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Final seconds. Jones gets back up. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so what a round it was for him. Multiple knockdowns. When we sat down with him on Thursday, he said, when I touch guys in this division, they go down, and he proved prophetic. That's exactly what happened in the previous
The guy has lightning in his hands. Every time he is landing, he is putting his opponent on his butt over and over, knocking him down. He has not found the finish, but he needs to stay patient, find the perfect shot, hit him with that kill shot. You get that kill shot off, and there will be no more getting up.
All right, this should be good. Here we go with the start of round two. Alexander Gustafsson and that man, John Jones. And the uppercut lands.
Continuing to go to the head. Doing a great job fighting behind the reach and dictating where the fight takes place. Oh!
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Oh, massive knee to the head. Both fighters throwing heat now. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business.
Oh, I think all of that head kick got through his heart.
What a beautiful setup on that head kick. Now Johnny's got to find that finish.
Oh, the leg kick lands.
I'm spamming leg kicks when I'm playing the game.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Takedown defense holds up. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Gustafsson's cut is... Inside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You got to stop the fight.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's going to have to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway. And it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start. His double leg shot.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, high amplitude slam there as he gets him to the canvas and immediately gets side control. You see his fight IQ on full display.
Oh, yeah, man. It's unreal to watch a guy execute exactly what he wants to in a fight.
Into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Jones. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think. John Jones! Complete astonishment inside T-Mobile Arena.
My goodness.
All right, huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now.
Yeah, I mean, he got him on the ground, and he went to work with the ground and pound. And you could see he was intent on finishing his shot. He landed punch after punch after punch until eventually he got his opponent out of there.
We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, John Bones Jones!
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. John.